Hey guys, guess who's back? I'm back! Ah! My name is Shamanda Burston. If you guys don't know me, if you're new to my channel, I'm a licensed therapist, professor, and filmmaker, and author as well. Y'all, I cannot believe that I'm finally back to social media. This is so I don't know. First off, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below, whatever, okay? It has been, specifically for YouTube, I have not been on YouTube, actually to post the video, since February 2022. So I think it is time for me to give you guys a life update. So if you're interested in hearing what's been going on in my world, stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's get started right off the bat. Again, like I said, it's been since February 22. It is July 2024. So much has happened since then. I have actually been on a social media fast, from Instagram and Facebook. So since December 2023, yeah, I have been completely off of social media. Today is day 207, literally, since I've been on my social media fast. So you guys have, you're seeing me before anybody else is seeing me, seriously. So I just want to give you guys an update because I'm excited to get back on YouTube, to get back on social media, to share my thoughts, my experiences, and so much. There's just so much to share. And I thought, let me come back to YouTube first. You guys are my day ones. You've been rocking with me for so many years, from moving back and forth from Atlanta to North Carolina to raising my kids, to paying off debt, saving, all these different things, school. There's so many different things that you guys have been with me on the journey on. Not to say that other social media platforms, but YouTube, y'all my people, okay? Alright, so where do I start? So right now I am back in North Carolina. I have been in North Carolina since February or March of 2022. So the last video you guys saw, I was in Atlanta, making my way back to North Carolina. I don't think I was sharing that. I don't know if I shared that, but I was trying to, actually, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was really this close to moving to Texas or California. I was okay, I'm leaving Atlanta for good this time, but I don't know if I want to go back to North Carolina. I don't know. It's kind of hesitant, but I was feeling a pull. But I was like, maybe it's time for a new adventure, but some things happened and I came back to North Carolina. So as you guys know, I've moved back and forth from North Carolina to Atlanta so many different times, twice actually. But since I've been back in North Carolina, this has been the most stable I've ever been in my entire life. And through my healing journey, I learned that I was actually just running away from things here, experiences here, memories, trauma in North Carolina. And that's what it represented for me. I felt in order to feel like I was successful and that I had made something of myself, I could not be in North Carolina. And through my healing journey, I realized no, stop running. The things you need to confront are here. And the project that I've worked on, which I'll talk about a little bit later, you'll see that kind of play out in that story. So anyway, I want to share that I am officially a homeowner, y'all. So guess what? Your girl ain't going nowhere, okay? Listen, I'm super excited. It finally happened for me. I am a homeowner. I purchased my first home here in North Carolina in August of 2023. So it's July now, so August next month will be 1 year as a homeowner, and I can't wait to share that experience with you guys. If you want to know more about my home buying experience, let me know. I'll definitely do a full vlog on that, so let me know. But yes, I'm here in North Carolina. That's where I live. Alright guys, so one other thing that you guys knew before I left was that I was in my PhD program, becoming Dr. Shamanda Burston, something that I've always aspired to do and accomplish. It's always been a goal and dream of mine, and it was happening, and I am excited to say that I am officially in dissertation. Obviously, I went through the first 2.5 years of coursework. I've made it through my practicum. I made it through my 2 internships. I was teaching. I did advanced counseling work, which is, I provided counseling virtually, something I had not done yet at that time. Getting that experience, teaching. I've actually been teaching for a little over 2 years now, almost 3 years, y'all. Me, like, I mean, I just, you know, when I started this journey, I just didn't know. It was an idea, it was a goal, but I just like, is this really going to happen? And now I have been teaching classes. I've taught online, I've taught hybrid, which is a mix of in-person and virtual, and I've taught all virtual or online. So the experience has been phenomenal. It is amazing when I go to class. My students call me Professor Burston. I'm like, yes, hello, yes. Now I can't lie, I'm excited for them to finally say Dr. Burston. Coming soon, coming very soon. So again, if you want an update on my PhD process and journey so far, let me know. Leave me a comment below and say, hey, we want to know more about what that was like and what's going on. Again, I'm in the dissertation phase right now, so hopefully I will be able to share with you guys what I'm working on, what my study is about, and I'm at an exciting phase right now, so hopefully as I vlog, you guys will be able to join me on that journey as we celebrate these milestones, because your girl is like this close to being Dr. Shamanda Burston. Like, I'm not even playing, y'all. Y'all about to have me on here crying. I'm telling you, because it's like real. Like, it's very much happening. So, yes. Okay, so as far as work and career, if you want to know what I've been doing, the last time we spoke, I told you guys I was like working 2 jobs and my PhD program and getting my movie finished. I had so much going on. So I did say that I was going to stay in the counseling field or go back to the counseling field, and that's exactly what I did. I actually worked for one of the largest hospital systems in North Carolina, which I am very proud of. It was a goal of mine to work for this hospital system, and it became reality when I came back to North Carolina. I actually ended up getting an offer from a small agency. They were not kind of small, but anyway, I got an offer, and then I actually interviewed for the hospital system, and got offered like right the same day. Got an offer, and right after the interview, and I was like, I had to go back and turn them people that like, baby, no, I'm sorry, but like this is like a dream come true for me. Like, and now I ain't gonna lie, like I've had 3 different roles at this hospital in the last 2 years. That's why I love them and they love me, clearly. But that's what I love, because they're able to kind of like navigate. It's so big, and like I can do different things. I've been in a management position. I've been obviously working in addictions. You guys know I'm dually licensed in addictions and in mental health counseling. So I've done both, and I currently work virtually, y'all. I work from home. This is my home office, by the way. Like, this is my home office. Y'all, I'm so serious. Like, you don't understand. As someone who has Crohn's disease and autoimmune disease, I always wanted to work for the hospital system, but they don't really work well with the whole autoimmune disease that I got. You know what I'm saying? So being able to work for the hospital system, but also serve patients through like virtually from my home office is like amazing. Like, it's the best of both worlds. And having my home office dedicated just to that, listen. And when I tell you I have great insurance, great benefits, like, oh yeah, by the way, it's 4th of July, so you're gonna hear some fireworks. I'm not in the hood, I promise. But anyway, so y'all, I love my job. I love being working like virtual, and you know, again, having had the opportunity to serve in leadership and management, I realized like I don't want to manage nobody. I'm good. But the experience was great. So that's another video if you guys want me to talk about what it's like to manage people, be a manager and leader. Let me know, and I'll do a vlog on that as well. Or also like working virtually, working from home. Let me know if you guys want to know more about that. So yeah, I love my job. I love my career. I do see myself teaching virtually too. I think that would be like a good like combination, along with running my business, my production company, making films, and all of that stuff can be done literally virtually. So you might see my little lollipop. I still want to drink no soda, but like if I was drinking soda, you know, it's probably like a good option, good alternative. This says a new kind of soda, and I'm not sponsored, but if y'all want to sponsor me, please do. Anyway, alright, so my first baby was my web series that I shot and filmed, produced with Simplistic Phobia out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to him. Jenkins, this is Will Jenkins. Yes, he was phenomenal to work with. That's my guy. But that was my first project, a web series. I think it was with 5 episodes. And that's kind of where I fell in love with like creating content, producing. I literally scripted out and wrote all 5 webisodes. Yeah, I think that's what you call it. 5 webisodes, produced it, hired the team, so makeup, hair, locations, you know, reached out to, yeah, locations and things like that. So, you know, that was my first time. And so again, you guys are kind of like where I started, you know. And so I knew, I don't know, I think it was 2019, after I wrote my script, I was like, yeah, I really wanted to turn my book into my movie. And so, you know, I just kind of fell in love with that and decided to move into creating an actual production company, Lulu B Production. The movie, you don't know. In June or July of 2023, we signed a distribution deal. Yes, this is the thing, baby. I've been through so much with this movie, it's not even funny. And like, again, this is the whole vlog, like, that I could talk about this, like, seriously. But like, honestly, when Tyler Perry said that if you have a dream, you gotta hold on to it, whatever he said, I'm paraphrasing, but like you gotta hold on to it. And like, that's kind of where I was, because as you guys know, I shot it twice. I had to produce it twice. So the first time it just didn't turn out that good, and the second time it's been good, but you know, just a lot of things that we had to fix, or just a lot to it, honestly. And so got a distribution deal in like last summer, and then it goes to QC. So once it goes to QC, it has to go through this criteria in order for it to go on these platforms. It's very strict. So there were things that I had to get fixed, and I'm the executive producer. There's no one funding this project but me. And so you know, I had just moved back to North Carolina. You know, it was just I was trying to buy a house. Like, there's a lot, and I was still funding my project, getting it done, but it just takes time. So I'm excited to say, though, it is officially done and good. The trailer, the poster, everything is done now. I'm just waiting for the official release date, and I do have it in mind, like, tentative, but I can't say. That's the other thing people don't understand. Is like, you can't talk about it. Once you get a distribution deal, they kind of determine, even though it's mine and I own it 100%, the distribution company kind of take over a little bit, not in a bad way, but like, they determine when it's released, when to say, talk about it, how to market it, that type of thing. I couldn't even announce who my distribution company was, and I can't wait to tell y'all who it is, like, and who I'm working with. Like, kind of big, you know, seriously. Especially for just like a small town girl like me. Like, what? I get to work with these people? Like, what? But you know, I couldn't say anything. I can't tell you who's in my movie. I can't. It's part of like the release like the process of releasing the movie. And so for someone like me, that's hard. Not that I can't keep secrets, I can keep secrets every day, but this movie was initially crowdfunded, right? And so there are people who are invested in this project and who want to know about it, who want to be updated on it and all that. And it's like, I can't tell y'all. I can't tell you. Like, I can't even tell my cast, my crew. The only people who like my director, she knows. I can talk to her about it, but like, that's it. And my other like 2 producers, I can't talk about it. So, but y'all, I'm telling you, it's very, very, very close. This is the closest it's ever been, and y'all have to understand. If it's frustrating for you a little bit to wait, imagine how it's been for me. And I'm like, God, I hope these people don't think that I'm just like playing with them and I didn't even make a movie. You know, my character, I hope, speaks for itself, and that I would never do something like that. But I did see this one filmmaker. She said it took her 5 years to get her movie released, and she was the only executive producer as well. And so I can understand, like, it's really challenging, but you gotta hold on to that dream. And her movie ended up getting released on HBO. So it's like, sometimes I feel like, I'm a very spiritual person, so if you don't like talking about God, you might want to just go somewhere else. But I truly believe that if God is making you wait on something, then it means it's going to be bigger than what you can imagine. And I've had to hold on to that, because I'm like, God, why is this? Why is every time I think it's get ready to be released, something happens, or this isn't good enough, or whatever. But I know that God has made me wait for a while. And for one, I wasn't stable. I wasn't ready for this movie to come out, y'all, because I was moving around doing all this stuff, And what God has shown me in terms of this film and what it's going to do and the conversations it's going to evoke, I had to be stable. I had to be secure. I had to, you know, like, I got my home office now. I'm stable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready. And I just went through a spiritual healing process that allows me now to be able to talk about things that I would not have been able to tap into before. But now I'm ready. It's time. So I'm excited about what God is going to do with this film, and I'm so grateful for my day ones, the people who supported this project and this film. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I'm so grateful for y'all. Even the people who will always ask about it, the fact that you still care, like, it means so much to me. So comment below if you're one of my day ones, if you're my supporter, if you support the campaign, anything like that. If you're excited about the film coming out, comment below. Let me know how you feeling. Show me some love. Yes. Alright, next is parenting. I want to talk about that. So I have 2 teenagers. You guys know, you've watched them kind of grow up. You've seen, you know, footage of them off and on. My daughter is 16 and my son is 17. It is interesting raising 2 teenagers now. Like, they've been teenagers for a while, but this old of teenage years is like crazy. This stage, rather. Like, literally getting ready to go to college. They're actually going to be dual enrolled in a community college and high school, finishing up high school. So I think that's amazing, especially as someone who dropped out of high school. It really feels like breaking generational curses, and this means so much to me. Obviously, you know, single parenting has not been easy, but it feels so much more freeing and relaxing now. Things aren't so hard anymore, and I'm just so grateful that God has given me the provision to take care of my children and prepare them for life, and, you know, send them to college and get their first cars and all the things that are coming. And I'm just so grateful. So just know that if you support me, you're supporting a woman who, I started from the very bottom, from government assistance, Section 8 apartments, all of that, to like now having a full career and being able to send my kids off to college and prepare them for life and supporting them 100% myself. I have not gotten any child support, anything in years. I can't even remember the last time I got no child, please. And I don't talk about that. That's not something that is like a thing for me, because I decided a long time ago that instead of me putting the energy into like the other person, I'm gonna put that into raising my kids and like being someone who doesn't even need those things from you. Like, that's, and it's no diss, it's no ill feelings, nothing like that. It's just like, that's just me. Like, and my kids, I feel like they appreciate that. Like, and I've taught them so many values and work ethic, and I'm just excited for who they are becoming. I am so proud of the children that I become. Yeah, I was scared, I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just by myself. Listen, I was going down the whole wrong path, and so you want me to raise 2 kids by myself? What? But God, listen, that's all I can think of. It's just by the grace of God, He was walking with me every step. Because when I tell y'all, my kids went back to regular school this past year, after being homeschooled for so many years, they literally got student of the month. Like, I would have teachers coming up to me saying, I don't know what you did, but can you put it into a manual or something, because your kids are like different. They are like, and I was like, oh, thank you. I'm like, what? But the compliments I would get on them and their behavior and how they would show up at school and stuff was just amazing. And it just let me know that, like, I'm doing something right, and I'm so proud of that. I'm not perfect as a parent, but I've been trying, and, you know, I know it's all about breaking these generational curses. So here we go. So my daughter wants to go into like IT, and my son is going into like engineering. So I'm so proud of them, y'all. I'm so proud. I really am. Last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about finances. Y'all know this has been a debt-free journey channel for so long. It's kind of like where I started as well. It was a dream for me to pay cash for a house. I don't know how I was gonna do it, but you know. But I'm excited to get back into my debt-free journey vlogs, y'all. I love talking about personal finance. Y'all know that, because to me, personal finance and mental health go hand in hand. Because my thing is, most people are constantly stressed out or anxious or depressed about money, not having enough money, not making enough at their job. We're clearly in a recession right now. Like, there's so much mental stress that comes from finances. And so for me, budgeting, paying off debt, investing and saving, those are like some of my favorite topics. and I feel like people don't know enough about it. There's not enough financial literacy, and so I am excited to dive back into that. So let me know in the comments again if that's one of the vlogs that you want to catch and that you want me to talk about. Any specific questions, let me know. So this year, last year 2022, I started investing for the first time. I know I would start and I would stop, and I didn't stay at these jobs long enough to actually even do anything. So because I was committed to staying up for 9, I finally started investing in my 401k, and I was actually able to use, I had to borrow because I didn't have any. Okay, so as I was saying, sorry, my camera cut off. This year I set a goal to max out my 401k and my Roth IRA. So and I never had a Roth IRA either, so this was new for me as well. So I set a goal. I wanted to save $12,000 in my Freedom Fund, and just to have, I think my expenses are like $4K a month basically, and that includes like debt payoff payments and stuff too. So I wanted to have $12,000 saved in cash by the end of this year, and also I think the max out for 401k is $23,000. So by the end of like December, basically, I'm having $23,000 on top of what I already had. So this is just like starting a brand new year, if that makes sense. And then for Roth IRA, it was $7,000, so maxing that out as well. And this was my first year of Roth, so it would just be $7,000 by the end of December. So I would love to like start tracking that with you guys if you're interested. And then in January, we can actually start fresh again, and we can, you know, set a new goal together. So I love vlogs, like debt-free vlogs and saving vlogs and stuff like that. Like that is so amazing to me, and so like such an accountability source. So let me know if you guys want to do that. So what's next? I just gave you guys an update. That is pretty much everything that's going on in my life right now, but I'm excited to get back on YouTube seriously and share this journey with you guys. So let me know what you want to do. I did this past week vlog, a weekly vlog, so if you're interested in that, let me know. Comment below. Please share your weekly vlog, and then I'll continue to vlog weekly so you can get an idea of like what my life looks like as a therapist, as a filmmaker, as a parent, as an educator, professor, as a CEO of a production company. Just let me know and I will post that vlog for you. But you gotta let me know in the comments. Finance vlogs, debt-free journey vlogs. If you want to know what my home buying process was like, let me know. If you want me to share about my dissertation, PhD journey, releasing my film, if you want to go behind the scenes as I start my media tour and marketing tour of the film, let me know what you're interested in. And then also, of course, like parenting, my kids transitioning to college. I don't know, just let me know what specific things you're focused on or want to focus on as I re-emerge to social media.